Nowadays in Yu-Gi-Oh, most decks look similar. The same generic bunch of hand traps are thrown together, and the goal is simple. Stop your opponent with your non-engine so that your engine can go through. But that's not all that Yu-Gi-Oh is, and people have gotten far too comfortable with this norm. Oftentimes, duelists are too scared to push past these boundaries and standards. Yet some of my favorite decks are those which abandon the most core non-engine cards, even Ash Blossoms. However, this type of deck is like a dying art form, especially in games like Master Duel where Maxi can warp the meta. And thusly, it becomes even harder for players who've become used to this style to adapt and then go play these other sorts of decks, the all-engine decks. You may struggle with beating a board, going second, or how to deal with Maxi. But I assure you, there is a way. So today I'm going to show you guys 2 games that happened on my stream with my brand new 60 card combo brew, and show you guys what goes through my head and my thought processes as I'm trying to overcome these common obstacles. Now, before we get into the gameplay, if you guys appreciate this different type of content where we take a little more of a fine look at the intricacies within Yu-Gi-Oh gameplay, then please let me know. Like, subscribe, as well as comment down below if you want to see more of this, as well as if you want to see other types of decks getting a more of a close look. Now, with that said, let's talk about this first duel real quickly. In this duel, I get Maxi and it resolves. As I'm not playing Ash Blossom, my only way to deal with Maxi is Call by the Grave. And if your deck cannot win against Maxi, then yeah, you should expect to lose pretty often. Your win rate is going to go down drastically. And a big part of success in Yu-Gi-Oh with alternative decks and styles is to find a method that works through the best cards in the format. Many decks can choose to just end on a half field of sort, where they end with enough disruption that they can still feel somewhat confident through Maxi. However, that's not the only strategy, and in some cases, go right through the Maxi and deck them out, or and then a combo so powerful that no matter the draws or hand traps that come your way, they can't stop you. And if you've watched me on stream, you'll see that this is something I accomplish several times per stream. It's not just a stream highlight fluke, but something I can almost see coming from a mile away. With that said, let's get into it. Trickstar is beautiful with 9 Maxi. Trickstar? Why the fuck are you playing Trickstar, little bro? Alright, this sounds cool. $41 card deck. Okay, so we're gonna put this back and then ditch this. Y'all know the drill. And sets. My beautiful royal rares. I need royal rare King Sarcophaguses, whatever this card is called. Imperial Tombs. It'd be beautiful. Alright, chain this. This is obviously way worse without Planet, but it still gets Chicken Game or Wraithsoth here. I'm gonna get Chicken Game. Can make him up later. We'll see. It might not. King Sark, and then draw hopefully a White Forest card. I mean, that's also a good card. We'll see in a second. There's no Maxi there, so let's bring this back in case there is Maxi. So I have to decide if I want to keep the Tortoise to send off Sharon, and I probably do. So I'm gonna get rid of King Sark, as weird as that seems. I don't discard 2 cards, but usually I do the setup where I keep a card to make a Dark Curious, but I'm not gonna do that here. I'm just going to go Vampire now and not keep the Imseti. Can I deck him out? Let's try. I've never tried decking out under Full Loss, so I'm gonna see if this deck can do it. Under Maxi, for sure can deck out. This play is worth it either way, but we'll see. Also depends if I hit like White Forest cards. Like there, I hit a White Forest card. Centurion. Okay, so you may have a lot of hand traps, though, is the problem, but this is still worth it for me, I think. Grables that. Send the King Sark that don't need extras of. Get Aslar, perhaps, or no, this is Russia. Right, yeah. Draw a card. Left arm's not bad. gonna send the chicken game now. I'm gonna get snow. I'm gonna make Baron with these two. Astellar's not bad. There's still a lot of cards in his deck is the thing. Alright, so now this bounce back. I need to go a bit faster, so I'm gonna just speed up a bit. Okay. I'm gonna try deck him out now. I'm pretty sure I can. Activate. I'm gonna draw a card. Nice. That comes back, I guess. Make Armataurus. $24 in deck. Okay. I mean, that Varelo doesn't matter. It's fine. I can dodge with snow, though. It's probably worth it. Everything is kind of free here at this point. Let's get Grief. Oh, wait. Grief is gone? Guess it's Scream then. When did I banish Grief? I guess I must have milled it at some point. Wasn't paying attention. Mill some cards now. Ashing this is not the right card to ash, by the way. That is a crazy bad ash. I can SP dodge this. Or I can snow dodge. Keep the SP? No, SP. Havness. Get close. 1 and 2. Effects. I'm gonna add this Tear Cash. Add to hand, or I'm gonna add to hand, yes. They have 13 cards in hand. Oh, why can't I use this? Did I already use it? I have no tier cards in grave. Oh, I messed up then. Oh, what? Okay, this is a little bit not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this first. I'm gonna just pop this now. 2 Imperms, 2 Valors gone. Effect mill 5. Rhino Heart, yeah. So do this. Only have 1 tier card in hand, good. Chain Tier Cash to summon itself out. I'm gonna have to banish the Havness, I think, here. Oh, I have Fenrir, okay. No, let's banish that. And I already ashed, so should be enough. Their deck. Then I'm gonna left arm. If I had milled the card destruction, what you do instead is you either have to shuffle it back with Keldo, yeah, or you have to add it back with the Diabell, the White Forest Synchro. And I still had the Baron up. I still had the Snow Engrave. So, absolutely obliterated. And that's how this deck decks out. All right, so that was game number 1 with White Forest tier. And you can see how I was relatively easily able to dismantle the maxi that came my way. And you can argue that my opponent did not hand trap correctly. However, I still had so much more going for me that I don't know if anything else would have saved them. Playing through maxi can be difficult because not only do you have to deal with the maxi and the ever looming threat that is their next turn, you also have to deal with the constant flow of hand traps that will be coming your way. So knowing your deck's output in terms of how many summons it can get or draws you can give your opponent, which in my deck is increased drastically by the searchability of card destruction, is important, as well as knowing which cards are very important that you do resolve. That way you can force them through. For example, me needing my Diabell to resolve means having a White Forest engraved to prevent Impermanence and Veiler from targeting on summon, as well as insulating my card destruction from Ash Blossom if they are holding it by putting up Appaloosa or Baron. And just because those are my ways of beating Maxi, that doesn't mean that's the only way of beating Maxi. For example, one way of beating the hand traps that come off Maxi in Snake Eye variants is to use Flameburge to place the Maxi from your opponent's graveyard into your opponent's spell and trap card zone. What that means is now whenever they draw a card like Impermanence, they can no longer use it. And with most decks playing Maxi, Ash, and Imperm as the core three ofs, Ash is once per turn, Maxi no longer usable, and now the Imperm no longer usable, you can run away with some victories that feel like kind of cheating. So I urge you guys to experiment a little. Your losses will happen as you learn to beat Maxi, and it's a big thing that I trained for at the past 2023 World Championship. However, learning to power through Maxi will ramp up your win rate significantly when you're playing combo decks. But now with that in mind, let's move on to the second game. And second game is an example of where your hand may not contain the classic bombs that the 60 card deck may have. And without non-engine, you're really relying on the scrappy pieces of engine you do have to go a long way against your opponent's engine. And that can seem like quite a difficult task. So let's explore. All right, we'll see if it's a mirror. It is not. Fake fan. Oh, my hand is not very good. Phalanx already has, yeah. Okay. You're the opposite of 60 card never break. I feel like I draw a very normal amount of this deck. I will have God hands, yes, and I'll draw this a fair bit. Gotta know how to win with this shit. If you can't win with these type of hands, then this deck's not worth playing. I mean, obviously you don't win all the hands that look like this, but you gotta try. It's not unwinnable. That's a second fucking Phalanx. Oh, they discarded one. Yes, okay. That's weird. Why? Oh, fucking seals? That's so crazy. I don't have Ash, please, or call by. Okay. I don't get what this does. Have to mill good here, obviously. But it's still possible. Trevor Karma. It's not bad. I probably should have chained Medora, actually. Yeah, I should have chained Medora. Wait, what? Oh, for follow-up. Interesting. Get Sharon. Not using the phalanx. Interesting. Bridge, bridge, bridge. Melt the tortoise again? Are you fucking kidding me? We know field spell? Are you sure? I did add a field spell. Yeah. I need to kill this shit though. I can't just leave it there. That's about the best play I have. Not enough though. It shouldn't be. Need to mill bridge at that point. Now I was gonna have Bistrels too, which doesn't help things either. Yeah, I mean, this is shit. I don't care about this. If I milled the bridge there, I think I won, which is unfortunate. That's what I mean. You gotta make those hands work, right? Like, that game was very winnable for me. Distributor would have made some sense. No, because Distributor's not helping me win this game, right? Distributor should never be the difference between me winning or losing this game. I'll wait till he discards, right? The Jew is secondly belling for turn. That's good, I guess. That means that kept Primera in hand, right? So their hand is Primera unknown. Oh, it's Primera Baldrake. I don't know if I'm supposed to let this happen. Probably not. What did they add? Another stand up. Try top deck my way out of this, I guess. I mean, I can. I might be able to. Put this back and then tortoise so I can get a bridge. That should be some hope. You go into Baron, not Chaos Angel. I don't give a shit about the Baron, about Chaos Angel. Call by. No Ball Drake and Grave, right? Nah, that'd have been too convenient. Or just had less than 16 defense, so I could at least book it. Wait, did I just throw? Okay, let's go. We'll start the chain now. I get 11 more meals now. Can finally maybe trigger the bridge. Get a Snow Engrave. My deck is not like that big, right? Like I could mill these things. Go gambling. I mean, 11 cards is a lot. And we get to clear his field at minimum. With a claw by for his Primera. Like, this isn't gambling. This is, like, actually winning. Alright. Tortoise again. God damn it. No snow, no black goat. Okay, that was a terrible mill. Yeah. Have to do this. Dude, this turtle has been plaguing me the entire game. It's actually so annoying. Okay, so their hand is Field Spell Primera, which is like super okay for us. No effect. They're just out of targets. They don't have Wake Ups on Shurion? No, they should have targets left. They don't want to trigger my ability, but I mean, it's fine. Now they're smaller. I can't talk for SP. Because this SP's been ruining their life, but I guess they forgot about Scream. They have Ash. They have some chainable, yeah. Oh, they're gonna SP me. Okay. Still no. I wish I milled Black Goat or anything there. That also was crazy. It still hit nothing. Do I have any targets with Trigger Karma? Probably not. Banish Tier Cash. Let's get off the field, whatever. I mean, obviously he'll just chain and dodge. Oh, Ghost Ogre. I must call by that. I know his last card. My SP is giving him a hard time. I don't want to let him just get out of the lock so quickly. Field Spell should be the last card, yeah. Right? Yeah, should be the Field Spell. Alright, give me a monster I can play, or a King Stark. Do I have targets for this? Okay, Trigger Karma's dead. Both these are in Grave. I don't have Astalar left. Is Astalar in Grave? No, I can't even trigger an Astalar there. So I don't even want to use this effect here. Not really, right? Just want to mill. I just mill. this. Just keep looking for snow. And there's snow. That should be game. I can't do much, but I'll just wait it out here. I'll win the grind game now. Eventually, I mill a second shuffler. I put back the tortoise and horse field spell, and he explodes. So he's on a clock. This is what you get for saying you're Kikalos and just not playing tier, bro. Feel the might of the tier deck. Snow would mill 3, yeah, probably. No. That's pretty good. I'm happy with that game. So guys ask how you win with these hands. Like, I understand my opponent didn't play perfectly, but that's part of Yu-Gi-Oh! I grinded my fucking ass off to win that game. Like, that was not easy. Okay, so that was the game against Centurion. And obviously, that's another game where my opponents may have not played perfectly. However, a lot of playing these engine decks or these combo decks requires your opponent to be out of the norm. And when you put your opponents in situations they're not used to, there is a higher chance they mess up. That is a common kind of theme in playing a deck like this. But that also means you get to steal victories a lot more often. Like that bulge rate coming down from my opponent being way too premature was the single reason, like a blunder in chess, they were able to snatch victory from the jaws of defeat. But it's also more than that. It's how we play to our outs, look for any viable win condition, as well as we apply pressure to make sure that their engine can't run out of control. Because even though we don't have non-engine to stop their engine, we still have to keep it in check. So being very conscious of what they can do and then preventing it or controlling it, despite not being a control deck, is still very important to our game plan's own success. But all right, those were the two games I really wanted to show off on the channel, as I feel like they give a good showcase of how to play a bit differently with the more combo style decks of the metagame. The concepts and elements of a more engine-based game plan don't disappear. And it's something that a lot of people choose to run away from because it's different. But I want people to embrace it a little more and start playing some of these decks again, as you can have some of the most rewarding and engaging games in Yu-Gi-Oh! When you play them. But with that said, guys, let me know if you want to see more content like this. And if you want to see me play this deck live, you can always do so on my Twitch, which I'll link in the description below. Have a good one.